In the heart of a quiet village, there lived a woman named Amina, whose faith was her greatest treasure and her strongest shield. Her home was simple, and her pantry was nearly empty, yet her heart remained full of a peace that words could not describe. One morning, Amina looked at the very last piece of bread she possessed. It was all she had to sustain her for the day. As she sat by her window, she prepared to eat, offering a silent prayer of thanks to Allah for this small morsel. Suddenly, she noticed a small, dusty figure approaching her gate. It was a young boy, barely 8 years old, looking lost and weary. His eyes were heavy with exhaustion, and his face told a story of hunger that mirrored the very pangs Amina felt herself. Amina looked down at the bread in her hand, then back at the child. A silent struggle passed through her heart for a fleeting moment, but faith whispered louder than hunger. She stood up and called the boy over with a gentle, motherly smile that radiated warmth. "Take this, my son," she said softly, handing him the entire piece of bread without a single trace of hesitation. The boy's eyes widened with pure joy. In that moment, his grateful smile was brighter than the morning sun shining upon them. As the boy went on his way, Amina returned to her quiet room. Her stomach was empty, but her spirit felt lighter than ever. She bowed her head in prayer, saying, "O Allah, I have given this for your sake alone. You are the best of providers." The hours passed slowly. The afternoon sun began to dip, casting long golden shadows across the village floor and into her home. A sudden, firm knock echoed at her door. Amina wondered who could be visiting a lonely widow at such a late hour. Standing there was a traveler, his cloak covered in the dust of a long journey. But his eyes were filled with an unusual kindness. "Peace be upon you," he said. "I was passing through your village and felt a sudden, strong urge to share these provisions with you." To her utter amazement, he handed her a large basket filled with fresh bread, sweet fruits, and plenty of grain to last weeks. Tamina's eyes filled with tears of gratitude. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Charity does not decrease wealth. It only increases the blessings and the peace within it." Amina's story reminds us that when we give with sincerity and trust in Allah, we are never truly losing anything. For every act of kindness is a seed planted in the garden of the hereafter, and a light that guides us through this world. May we all find the strength to trust in the promise of the divine and share the little we have with those in need.